Welcome, everybody, to my afternoon webinar. My name is Leslie J. Derenoncourt. I'm an executive diamond, and you'll see what that means in a few minutes with this company. But first, I'd like to share some information with you about who I am, okay, and what led me to this particular opportunity. Basically, I spent 30 plus years. I started in Wall Street in corporate finance at a major money center bank, okay, and I was able to. Oops, I was saying I turned my phone off. Sorry, guys. My phone is connected to my computer. It's pretty interesting. So I've spent 35 plus years in the industry, and one of the things that I was excited to do was to become a finance person or entrepreneur, funding entrepreneurs around the world, helping them build their business by providing capital. And that's what I did for probably the first 20 plus years in my career. The other last 10 years, most of that I was a chief financial officer for a major company that went from 60 million to half a billion, went from a private to public company. We sold the company, and the three owners made $85 million for the three of them. Obviously, they were able to retire very early in life because of that growth of that business and sale of that business, which I was integral part of doing for them. So that led me to start my own company. I wanted to build my own dream, and I want my family to benefit from some kind of windfall as well. I helped other people make millions. It was time for me to help me and my family make millions. I started a traditional business. I put well over six figures in capital into a business model that was brick and mortar, offices around the country, contracts with the government, and so on. Now, when the recession occurred, it showed me that as a small business, it is a lot to deal with when you have a recession. So I was looking for additional streams of income, and I got introduced to this industry that allowed me to build a significant network and make significant income on a residual income basis. I get introduced to the concept of residual income. Now, my introduction to the industry occurred at another company that I spent 8 years doing, and then I transitioned to this particular company 120 days ago, and I've never been more excited about anything I've done in my whole career. So one of the things I want to share with you is my last experience, my last company. I built a network of 60,000 individuals with my nephew, and we got paid millions of dollars in residual income. So now coming into this industry of travel, I'm even more excited. The opportunities are endless because this is simply an amazing, amazing industry. So let me start with the presentation, and you'll see why I'm so excited. Okay. So first thing I want you to think about is in the world of travel, if people have money and time, what would they do? Most people say they're going to travel the world. Okay, so everybody ask if you're not, if even if they say they're not traveling, guess what? It's because they lack money or they lack time or both. But I'm excited because when I think about where I would go, I have a huge bucket list. I'm talking about Dubai. Would you like to experience Dubai? How about Disney with the kids? I have two sons, 14 and 9, two older sons as well. And let me tell you, Disney has made a lot of money off of our family. So I'm sure it's a destination for most people. But how about Vegas? What happened in Vegas stays in Vegas. Okay? So Vegas is always an interest point. And how about wonderful places like skiing the French Alps? Beautiful resort like that. It's amazing where you can go in the world. So the possibilities are endless with the travel industry. It's limitless. Okay? So let me share some facts with you why I'm excited. Did you know that the travel industries has this going for it? The number one word Googled or researched on the internet between 9 to 5 is the word travel. Now, if you notice, between 9 to 5, that's when people should be working a job or at their jobs, but yet they're looking at travel. Now, here's some statistics that are amazing. In 2014, U.S. residents logged 2.1 billion trips for leisure and business. Direct spending by resident and international travelers in the U.S. averaged $2.5 billion a day, 105.8 million an hour, 1.8 million a minute, and $29,398 a second. You're talking about the impact on the U.S. economy is that if we didn't have this travel booking, the tourist revenue, that you, individual household, would pay 1,147 more in taxes. So we all welcome the travel industry. Now, it is big, but we look at some other industries by comparison. We just finished the Super Bowl a few weeks ago. That industry, NFL is 10 billion, movies 11 billion. So Star Wars is going crazy, but it's still the whole industry is 11 billion. Music is 17 billion. Well, the direct sales is 182 billion because what we've done is I always look if I was going to join a company, I want to join a company that brings a unique proposition to the market. See, we're one of the few companies that are direct sales and married the travel industry together. Okay, and the excitement part about that is direct sales is 182 billion. It's already a huge industry worldwide. But simply, what direct sales mean is that you share information with people you know. Just like I'm sharing, someone on this puts you on this webinar who knows you and says, "I'd like to share with you my opportunity in making or booking travel." Well, guess what? I'm sharing that with you because of that. That's all we do, except for we share and leverage our network. See, if you do direct sales properly, because billion-dollar companies are paying companies like us to market their products and bring it directly to the consumer. That way, they don't have to do as significant advertising, and therefore, that dollars flow to us in the direct sales industry to pay us commission. A lot of companies are doing it. They say if you refer a family or friend, guess what happens? You get to pay the commission. So I'm sure you have been on the phone with a friend when you saw a movie or wrote or read an excellent book, okay? Or ate at a wonderful restaurant and you share that with a friend or family member or a coworker or a business partner and they decided to go and partake in that particular service or product, the only thing is you're not getting paid for that. Well, in the direct sales industry and now travel, we get paid. So why I'm excited about the travel industry, it's an $8 trillion industry. Let me help you understand what $8 trillion means. If I were to give you $1 million to spend a day until you go out there and spend $1 million a day, and when you finish with that, I'm gonna give you another million, and every day I'll give you a million to spend. It would take you 2,300 years to spend 1 trillion, no less than 8 trillion. So travel just makes sense. Why I'm excited is um, we are a company called Vacation Travel. We are a marketing arm of Extreme Travel. That's the host travel agency. The host travel agency is in existence for 15 years, located and fully bonded, a global company in Dallas, Texas. As part of Vacation Travel, formed 2 years ago, we helped build through direct sales the travel business for Extreme Travel. So we are able to become actual certified travel agents in in less time than anybody else. Okay, with minimal certification, but lots of training to help you work it. So the thing is, because I can become a travel agent very quickly, and you're gonna see very cheaply or very inexpensively, right? I'm able to book travel immediately and earn money. Now, why does that mean? Now, I look at companies or businesses, or I'm even talking to nonprofits now, because I believe you can now get a travel agency up and running with minimal time and minimal effort, and now you could leverage the traveling of your network. That's the power of this industry. Now we're very reputable. Some people wonder how reputable are we? We've been honored by FunJet Vacation Cruise as a top 500 member. We're in the Pinnacle Club for Carnival Cruise. You wanna know why? We book more extreme travel agents, book more group trips for Carnival than any other agency by far around the world. So we're doing something right. And then we, of course, being recognized by Norwegian, Royal Caribbean, Princess Cruise. So we are doing an amazing job helping individuals leverage this large travel industry to the market of direct sales. Now, of course, this is our owner, David Manning, amazing compensation guru, 25 years in the industry. I tell you, I've gotten to like this man. I've only been in the company 120 days, but I believe he's amazing in what he does for his agents and his distribution channel. Mark Campese is the president, 25 plus years of experience, and Lori Travel, she's the guru of travel, 30 plus years. So this combined team has put together this amazing, unique approach to dividing travel. There are other travel companies in direct sales, but you're not a full certified travel agent. We're the only one who does that. So there's a value to that alone. So what do? We create opportunity for you to offer world class travel to your network, whether you're an individual, a business, or a nonprofit. Plus, we now are going to bring you other essential services that everyone in the business sector are using or marketing or using out of their home. So how do we do this? We become certified. We take a 1 hour and 20-minute test, and we're certified. And now we get a booking site, a personalized booking site for you, the individual or corporation or nonprofit, so you could book your travel in your network. You send a simple. It's powered just like Priceline.com. And then because you're a travel agent members, your network and your members and your employees or your individual, if you're an individual, can now get access to amazing travel discounts, deals, and trips and travel clubs. Why? Because the travel industry knows that travel agents direct clients to their business. So they treat us and give us discounts to experience their trips, their resorts, and what's going on with their clubs. So now we could use those to maybe entice our supporters, our individuals, our family members to understand how we get amazing discounts to travel. Plus, we're going to market services that individuals could use or businesses that use in their homes, like electricity, direct TV, personal loans, wellness products, and so much more coming down the road. So I'm excited. Now, this is what the travel site looks like. When someone goes to this site, it looks like Priceline.com, right? Guess what? We are powered by Priceline.com, a multi-billion-dollar company, and we're one of their 500 affiliates. Matter of fact, we were number 2 in producing, number 2 ranked affiliate in production. Okay, with over close to $100 million of booking at Extreme Travel. That's some good shakes right there. So then, what do we get paid when someone goes to your booking site and books a transaction, which you're an individual, nonprofit, or business? You get 75% of the commission book. Now consider we have 145,000 hotels that make available to you. You now have access to anyone booking these hotels on your site, and you get paid a commission. Okay, it's branded to you with your name on it. Okay, and you have the same prices as Priceline, Kayak, Expedia. Same prices or better, and we're very competitive. So the difference though is on this site, when somebody goes there instead of Expedia, or not Expedia, or let's say Travelocity, you get paid on a trip they're going to take anyway. So now if you're a nonprofit, you have members out there, and they're going to support you. So instead of making a donation, guess what? They booked their trip on your website. And now you're getting 75% of the commission, 25% goes to Extreme Travel, because why? Extreme Travel has put all the vendors, has put together this wonderful website for you to make money, and that goes live as soon as you enroll into the business. So definitely, here's some of the experiences that you have access to traveling these kind of resorts at discount prices as being a member. Barcelona, Mexico, Oasis Cruise Line. A matter of fact, I went on this ship, and the average person in our group paid 60% of what everybody else paid on the trip. That's the kind of experiences we get. How about El Dorado, Mexico? Can you imagine some members taking a vacation, and 60 to 9 days later, your organization collects 75% on a wonderful experience for them anyway, and all they had to do was book it on your website? I'm excited to help to share that. We have weekly condos. So if you're doing business associations, let's say you do a group. If you have a membership group, let's say you sponsor a group, you could set up these condos and resorts and get a fraction of the price and offer it to them at amazing discounts. These are all things we're doing. So just sharing with you an example. We just did a member trip for an individual. It was $340 for a trip to Paris for 3 days. How about Rome, Italy for 3 days at $155 a person? Punta Cana, DR. Well, I'm booking a lot of Punta Cana these days because it's January, February, March, peak season. But imagine if you got 3 individuals to go to Punta Cana and pay $191. So those are the kind of experiences we get. We deal with over 5,500 hotels, resorts in 105 countries. We can do custom trips and group trips. We could do loyalty point programs. You can sign up and get points for trips that you can pay for future trips. And you can also do shopping as well at all the major stores that you can think of, including Walmart, Macy's, and all that good stuff, and Bloomingdale's and so on. So we could book group trips. Today I was talking to a pastor about booking a group trip to Israel for a church 40 members, 50 members, 100 members. So we'll set up the trip. There even could be payment plans so that if we book it a year out, within 6 months the trip is paid for. Everybody looks forward to it, and it's co-endorsed by the church. Especially if the church is a member, if they join the business, they can get commission on everything the congregation is doing. So this income could supplement the tithes that an organization gets. If you're a regular nonprofit organization, just think about your fundraisings that you do. This is a consistent because people will be booking trips every month, and every month the trip is taken, you can get a commission. So guess what? We also do sporting events like Beyonce or different events of people traveling around the country, right? Concerts and stuff. We could do sporting events, we could do concerts, we could do theater tickets. So remember, if you're a nonprofit, you have members you market to. What if they bought their concert ticket with you and 10% of the commission, which is what we get paid, goes to the organization? So now people are going to buy those tickets anyway. Let's say we could even organize a group to do a Super Bowl trip that can benefit the organization or you, the individual, if you choose to do this business. So these are some of the services we're going to be adding. Business, commercial energy. If you're a nonprofit, you own or lease your building and they're paying energy, guess what? You can convert that energy in your market. There's, I believe, 28 markets of the 50 plus states that are actually deregulated. So we're in most of those markets. So imagine you can now get paid on electricity of your church or your organization if you own your building or you're renting the building. That's coming down the line very shortly. How about credit card and debit card processing? If you're a nonprofit, imagine taking donations, right? You might process online or your debit and credit card. What if you got a commission? Not only are you getting the money from all this coming in directly from your donations, but now you can get a percentage of commission from the merchant processor. And guess who our processor is? Blue Star Processing, and that is a subsidiary of the. It's a affiliate. Actually, no, it's a sister company to the Dallas Cowboys because the owner of the Dallas Cowboys, Jerry Jones, owns the Blue Star entity. So now they're leveraging the combined huge billion-dollar organization that the Dallas Cowboys. Imagine how much they process. Okay, they're the number one franchise. They go back and forth with the New York Yankees. We now are partnered with the Dallas Cowboy entity. I'm excited about that. So we also have other things for individuals coming that allows individuals to support your organization, or more importantly, support you. So what do? We create an income stream for individuals who are going to retire now, or individuals so they can build a retirement fund. A gentleman I have respect for named Robert Laurie. He's a financial analyst, actually advisor, and he caters to investors. He's not related to the direct sales industry, but he said to me and wrote this article, and it made its way into Forbes magazine. We believe that entire entity of network marketing industry or direct sales is poised for explosive growth and can be one of the most significant solutions to America's current retirement crisis. That's Robert Laura. Why is he saying that? Because there's a retirement crisis in America. I just saw the statistics. Social Security Administration put this out. 69% of Americans cannot retire at 65 without government assistance or financial assistance by their friends and family or loved ones. 69. So what it means is people are working longer and longer after 65. I don't know about you. I don't want that story. I want to retire early, not later. But we can help people generate income on activities they're going to do anyway, like travel and travel around the family and friends, or travel between the employees or organization. You can take advantage by generating this extra income and create a plan to create additional income. Now, how does the income flow? I'm going to share with you. It's called compensation. So now I want you to think of it this way. Whether you're a business, nonprofit, or individual, any entity you start, if that entity starts a travel business under you. Now, I remember, I'd say people join travel for four reasons. One is they want to travel at the discounts we get. That's it. Well, guess what? You could join the business and get the wonderful discounts that covers the cost of joining the business. Okay? Or you could do number two. You might want to book travel for a lot of churches, organizations, nonprofit groups. You want to book travel for your members. Guess what? You get a commission of 75% on all the things done on your online site or directly if we book it with the vendor. Or you might want to get home-based business provide tremendous tax breaks. For average family of $52,000 gets a 4 to 5,000 back in taxes because now they have write-offs they could not use before as a W-2 earner. Well, as a business, you already have write-offs, but guess what? You may not be writing off travel because you aren't a travel company, but now you can. So you get a benefit of you doing this business that create tax incentives. Or maybe you want to build a big organization and live off residual income. I'll show you what that means. So for every individual that joins your business, you get $50 for every entity that joins you personally. Then after the third individual joins, you get an additional $20, which is called a coded bonus. So now you can enroll as many people as you want. After the third, you get $70 total, 50 for the personal sale and $20 for the coded bonus. Now, when that third individual and on who's coded to you, every first two individuals in their organization will be coded to you and you'll get $20. So the first two of this gentleman on the right here will be coded to you, so you get the $20 for their first two and the first two of their first two. Okay? So that's additional money. So this one person, when they go 2 levels down, you get about $190 because they join your business. Then if you help the individuals do the same thing you did, which gets your 3 people and beyond. Remember, you can enroll as many people as you want. You get 150% on the first 2 people because they're not coded to you. You get 150% when you help them get a coded bonus. So that's the concept. When you create success for other entities or persons, you get a matching bonus. So you don't get a bonus, I don't get a bonus. And I'm used to getting paid every week because that's how these bonuses get paid. And on the individuals you're coded to, you get 100% match. Once again, you want to help them create their third person. The first 2 people are coded to you, you get the $20. And then now the third person is coded to them, but you get a matching bonus when you help them get a coded bonus. So all I want you to take away from here is that you get paid when somebody that you help gets paid. And that's a powerful concept. I call it the no person get left behind. Then we have residual income. This is where income stream can benefit an individual or an organization long term, way beyond. Residual income means I do something one time and I'm going to get a payment over and over and over again because the individuals are using the service are paying for the service every month. So we have different ways we get paid. These are all residual ways, but the biggest way is called the 4x7 matrix. All that means is this. We have a matrix that pays the residuals out. Now, um, to run your business, to run your business on a monthly basis is a $69.95 subscription fee that covers your website and running your business and giving you access to all the vendors and being a certified travel agent and getting all the tax benefits and so on monthly. But I'm going to show you how you can offset that $69.95. So now here's how the matrix works. The company will pay you based on this schedule payout amount for everybody or every organization that falls in these levels that enroll under you. Now I can personally enroll as many people personally and get the $50 or $20 myself, right? I personally enroll 30 people. Okay, just think about me personally enrolled 30. 50 I got for the first two, and I got 70 for the next. Whether it's a business or an individual, because I have both in my business. All right. Now, when the way the matrix works is only 4 people could be on the first level, 16 on the second level, 64 on the third. So what it's doing is a 4x7. It multiplies by 4 every level, and people or organizations fill this slot based on how many come in. So let's say I have 30 people. That means 4 come in my first level. Okay, so those 4 individuals, I get paid $2 times 4. So then the rest of my 26 people go under the 4. So the 16 are going to second level, and the rest of the next 10 are going to go start to fill the 64 level. So what that means is my 4 people are getting 16 people under them because of my recruiting efforts, not theirs. So the matrix allows you to get people in your organization based on the flow of the individuals who sponsor you. I've enrolled 500 people in 120 days. So there are a lot of people who are benefiting in my matrix because of my success in my business. So the second level is $6 you get from the company. The third level is $2. The fourth level $3, and the last 3 levels $8 each. Now here's how much you make. Look at the numbers. On a payout for the first level, $8 when you fill that, $96 there. Stop. If you get 20 people by not just your efforts, but mine too, Okay, so let's say you sign one person, okay? It now opens up the first 4 levels. The money comes into you when you enroll one person. When you enroll 3 people, it rolls the 5th level. That's the first $8 levels. When you enroll 6 people, you will open the 6th level. And you enroll 10 people, personal signups and travel agents, you open all the levels. Now, as these individuals build, that falls in your matrix. As I continue to build, if you sponsor me, if I sponsor you, you will continue to get people in your matrix. So you will get paid not only the efforts of your organization or your individual ability, but mine and my organization and the people above me. I have almost 500 people in my organization already. So you can see that I'm already generating significant income in 120 days. Now, this is the residual income. This comes every month. Okay? So when you do the first 2 levels, it's more than $100. Guess what? The company puts in what's called your e-wallet, and they take the $69.95 out of there. And you never see that payment ever again because this residual will always cover it. That's how the residual income works. Now, I told you in the last company, I built an organization with my nephew of 60,000 people. I personally had 8,000. So you can see that I would be generating significant residual income. And in my business over there, the 60,000, we had all kinds of entities. We had individuals, we had corporations, we had nonprofits, all participating with us. We had tons of executives who decided that they wanted to generate income in addition to the organization. Well, I am going to duplicate it here. The difference is we have one of the hugest industries to leverage. It's called travel. So then you have positions. When you enroll one person, you become a certified travel consultant. When you have 3 individuals, you become an executive. When you have 6 individuals, you become a regional executive. And what you're starting to see is additional monies flowing from the residual stream of all the members coming in here and doing business. And then you have when you enroll 10 individuals, you become what's a national executive. Now remember, I did 30 personal, so I blew all the way there. And guess what? I help produce leaders in my organization, people who are generating income and starting to generate significant residuals. Well, when I got 3 national executives, people who enrolled 10 people each, or agents or organizations each, I become an international executive along with 15 personal. Well, I already did that. I got 30. I got my 3, I became an international executive, and I get a minimum of $600 lifestyle bonus. And now we have a car program that starts to begin at this position where you get up to $600 of a car bonus, and it's based on how many customers you have in your business. Of course, when you get 3 international, you become presidential, and that's with 20% enrolls. Now you're getting $1,000 in addition to the residuals and the personal bonuses and all that stuff coming in. So this is just additional money. Now I hit the diamond position. Remember I told you that I'm executive diamond. This is the pinnacle position. The company, when you hit this position, you get additional bonuses. So I am now getting $1,000 diamond bonus for having a team of more than 300 members. I think I'm at 360 plus active members. I have over 500 plus in my matrix. Well, when my active levels individually enrolled become 500, I'll get a 2,000 bonus. When I become 1,500, I get a 5,000 bonus a month. This is every month on top of my residuals. And when I have 4,000, that's international diamond. So it's executive diamond, regional diamond, national diamond, international diamond, and beyond. Now remember, I told you my organization was over 8,000. And my nephew is 60,000. Let's say the 20% rule. 20% of people do anything in your organization, right? The 20/80 rule. So let's just say that was the active membership. He would be getting at least 16 to 30,000 a month as a bonus, and I would be getting probably, I'd say, about $10,000 a month to 5,000 a month as building that kind of organization. That's monthly bonus. Okay, so the only thing is you have to have 3 active organizations. So no one organization could count for more than 35% because they want to make sure you have a spread organization, not only one organization, for you to get this extra bonus money. So this is a diamond position. I'm executive diamond. I'm looking forward to helping produce executive diamonds. There's a car program for international executive. I told you about that. And of course, there's a car program for a national executive. That's the 1,500 active members. Once you have 400 active travel club, and remember, we're adding all these other services and ability to provide essential services, that's going to add to the total of club members or customers we have. To once you qualify for this, 4 individuals have qualified for this position, and they're going to be getting $2,000 a month for the S-Class fully loaded car. It has to be white. I'm sure you can take white if they're going to pay for it. So now they arrange for this S-Class. They paid Mercedes to do the lease. They'll pay them. After 4 years, it's going to be a 4-year lease. After 4 years is paid for, they're going to own the car and they're going to hand you the keys because you will own the car. Just got to work it for 4 years. So that's the car program. Now, here's a key. Any success in business has to come because there's support and training and so on. We have outstanding customer support and service for our travel and our business segment. We have conference calls, corporate calls. We have a proven track record and success system that we employ, and we know that we have vacation experiences to share with you on travel. So that's the presentation. So what I say is, you ready to be your own boss, or you really to control your revenue stream. If you're an organization or company, if you want to diversify, multi-streams, controlling your destiny. For a church organization, you don't have to do one time, one off. You could build this residual stream. You get paid on the biggest industry. And guess what? The organization and the individual could start to live their dreams. So I'm excited about that. So getting started takes this. To become a travel consultant and get access to get 75% travel commission, access to the Discount Travel Club, the online portal that run and powered by Priceline.com. You could book in a travel portal as well. You have an online web professional site to run your business, a tracking system, a communication system, which is in our virtual back office, which is our second website we get. The front end website where your customers go to, another website where people can enroll and see the aspects and elements of the business, and a third where you run your business. You actually have 3. So you join for $100 a month, $99.95 to become a travel agent, and the $69.95 monthly fee. And I show you how to offset that, plus $50 to be the full program. So it's $149 to be a full travel agent and be able to enroll individuals and get the benefits of leverage, residual income in the organization. So simply what I tell people is that $149, I've looked around. For people to become travel agents, when they some people go to school for years. Some people pay hundreds of thousands of dollars to get trained, uh, certified, and then you have to register with all the vendors. Extreme Travel has all the vendors that you can think of, top vendors, available to you in your virtual office. Once you pass your certification, which is an hour and 20 test, you have access to book group trips, significant trips, or have them go to your website and book. It is a bargain. No one does it for better price, and no one makes travel agents as simple and as fast as we do. So it's all about traveling the world and leveraging the wonderful resorts out there and facilities to solve your purpose. So if you're on this webinar, the way I see it is this. You're on here because you're looking for income stream, revenues, diversification, leveraging something that you're already doing. Well, you're at the right place. That makes sense to you, then get back to the person who invited you or contact me. We'll talk. If somebody in my organization put you here to show you how we could tailor this to you to raise a significant income on one of the largest industries in the world. If you kind of have a question beyond that, then call the person who invited you once again, and I'll talk to you about that. And of course, if it makes no sense to you, then God bless you. Thank you for being on. We appreciate sharing this with everyone to let them know. But tell you what, we have amazing discounts. We could book group trips. Like I'm going to be booking a group trip to Israel for a church, and I know if that church is interested, a lot of churches will be interested as well. And let me tell you, the group trips are very well compensated. I think, especially if it's a cruise or a destination, event in a country like Israel or something like that, you get paid extremely good commissions. And I only have to do the work a few times, set it up, and guess what? Once they take the trip, I get paid. So that's the story today. That's Vacation Travel. I want to thank you for being on our webinar, and I appreciate you all for taking the time in your busy schedules to see what we have. I am so excited. I've never been more excited in anything I've done. I've worked in, like I said, I've financed every kind of big business you can think of. I am excited about the direct sales industry. I'm excited that we partnered with the travel industry, and I'm excited for the opportunities to generate income for either the average individual. The way our system works, the average person at home, housewife. I have a 75-year-old business partner who's booking travel, excited about the opportunity, paying her $69.95 a month. Matter of fact, she's already earned that in commissions. Okay, or I have the average business person who's running their company, who doesn't have a lot of time, who's leveraging and saving on their travel way more than $69.95. So I'm excited to bring that to you, and I thank you for being on. This webinar is officially over. Have a great day. And I'll take your questions individually if you are part of my organization, or go back to the person who invited you on and talk to them. So God bless. Have a great day, and I'll talk to you soon. And like we always say, see you on the beaches of the world.